Yes, this is Gashi's Command TV, and today I want us to analyze the probability of the former Central Kenya MPs being re-elected to Parliament, because most of these people are not even known. Most of the MPs are not even known, and they have been in Parliament for so long. Some don't even talk. In Mount Kenya region, only just a handful of them are known. Akina Dede Nyoro, Akina Rigathi Gachagua, those who are actually very vocal. Mostly they don't even say anything in Parliament, even outside the Parliament. They are just there to make money. And an opinion poll was conducted by Gashi's Command TV, and interestingly, more than 80% of these MPs will not go back to Parliament. That is what Gashi's Command TV discovered. So if you've just bumped into Gashi's Command TV for the first time, actually please subscribe to Gashi's Command TV, so that you'll be able to watch all the videos that we'll be posting, and actually anything else that we'll be able to upload in this video. Gashi's Command TV is the most progressive, most analytical, most objective TV, and we feel most welcomed. So we will start with Gathoni Wamushoba. Gathoni Wamushoba is one MP who almost lost his chances the first day. People are very much dissatisfied with her. People are not happy with her. Chances of her being re-elected to Parliament are zero. They are zero. Many people have not been able to forgive her, because once she entered Parliament the first time, she started talking about salaries, how the parliamentarians are going to increase their salaries. People are very bitter about it. And today, people actually perceive her as someone who is not serious, somebody who is just looking for her money. The other person is Sabina Chege. Sabina Chege, he comes from Muranga, probably known as County. This lady has a big chance, because her chance of being elected to Parliament are 50%. And as an MP, she is now looking, I think, for a vote from Kigumo. She wants to change from Muranga County women rep to Kigumo MP. And you agree with me that Kigumo MP is not very popular, so maybe that's why she has shifted her base there, because we have realized that Kigumo MP, people don't even know her, and Sabina's chances are actually high in Kigumo. But if she go for another place, for example, if it's look for the governor's seat, she will not make it. She cannot make it there. The other person is George Kaibori. George Kaibori from Juja. This is one person who will actually lose the seat, very new in Parliament. Unfortunately, people are not satisfied with him. Maybe people have not given him enough time maybe to prove himself, and people are not happy with this person. The other person is Faith Wairimo, I think from Nyadaro. Nyadaro is a very interesting county, because here is one county where MP are just voted in, they just go to Parliament for only one term. Mostly, if you ask Amos Kemuni, will tell you, because this is why you have a place like Kipipiri, mahali ambapo walionyesha Moi pilipili kali. Remember the time of Gethiomi when Moi camped there with the gumboots, because this county, people are usually not happy because it is actually lagging behind. No infrastructures, roads network poor, farm produce rotting farms. The place is very productive with plenty of maize, potatoes, miji, name it. And this is actually Nyadaro alone can feed the whole of this country if you have never known. The place is very, very productive. And the place is also very beautiful, because it's surrounded by their ranges. Rivers, River Wajohi is there. River Lake Malewa. If you even have a lake in Nyadaro, if you don't know, that is Lake Orobrosat. And people are usually very bitter with the MPs. And most of these people will not be re-elected. Ask, I think, Murwe, this guy who came with CDF money. Was it Murwe Karwe? Kariuki Murwe? Something like that, from Nyadara, from Okalau. He never won the elections, despite coming up with a very good program. He was the brain behind even the CDF. The other person is Ishongwa. Ishongwa seems to have won the heart of the Kikuyu people, the electorate. His chances are 60%, and people are expecting that he'll be Ruto's running mate, although chances are slim. And the other person is Patrick Jago. When you know Jago, he seems to be a bit confused. He's sometimes saying he will want to go as a governor, sometimes changing parties from Mudas, now PNU, I don't know where he started changing logos, vehicles, what. Initially, this person was very popular on the ground, because one, he was very youthful, and that is why he was elected independently. This person was elected independently, you have never known. He was able to start the Jubilee Juggernaut in Mount Kenya region, and he was elected with the overwhelmingly, and he won the elections. And today, the person is actually getting it love, because we have people like Gakuyo. Gakuyo is giving them a hell of time. And they are giving him a run for his money. You also have Alice here. Alice, the former MP, and they are working very hard to ensure that they win the election. So Jago need to up his game. We have Kanini Kega. Kanini Kega chances of being re-elected are 40%. People are saying that if we are to elect Raila, 40% of the Nyeri people from Kanini Kega's constituency, they will vote for Raila, and some are not even decided, and therefore they said Kanini Kega need to do something. Although there's a lot of massive infrastructure going on in his constituency, and he needs to do a lot. It's like, I don't know what people want. I don't know why people are not satisfied with him, despite massive development going on there. The other person is Hon Kiai. This is little known. People don't even know him. And if I ask you where this man comes from, you maybe have never even heard of this person. His chances of being elected are 20%. Then there is David Jogona. This person has also zero option. I don't know even where he come from. The person's chances of being elected to parliament are zero, and people is like they want somebody else. There's another guy who is coming up very well. Anu Wajiko Kibe, another person whose chances are high at 50%. People saying that they are somehow satisfied, but she needs to do a lot. She needs to improve, especially her PR. People need to talk to her. People are saying that she's not reachable, but when she becomes accessible, she can actually work. You also have Anu Wajiko, who actually has 50%, and once you see somebody with 50%, meaning she or he need to work very little and to get just one vote to win the elections. Then we have Hon Kigano from Kagema. People are not satisfied with this person, who are complaining a lot, who are saying that they cannot compare him with former MPs. I think during John Mishoki's time, Mishoki was doing wonders there, and that's why people maybe are not satisfied with him. The other person is Hon Kihara Peter from Madhya, neighboring Kagema. People saying that they cannot elect him. Some people are saying they better sleep if they hear this person they are going to elect. Then we have Amos Kemunya. He of can't resign, I better die. You remember that during Kibaki's time, the man saying, can't resign, he better die, because of that issue of the hotel. And he's the leader of the majority, and he has a very good chance of proving himself. He has a very good chance of mobilizing funds and conducting even our base and improve the life of the Kipipiri people. But when you go to Kipipiri, you realize that roads network is very poor. Farms are rotting in the farms. There's farm produce are rotting in the farms. Very true. Is too much involved in national politics, ignoring the local politics. And there's some, Nyadara is surrounded, especially Kipipiri, is surrounded by mountains. But you find some farms have no water. People have no water. You see some places have no roads network, very poor, and Kemunya needs to work very hard, because chances of Kemunya being re-elected are 40%. Whether he goes for governor, wherever he goes, people are not actually willing to vote for this person. Jeremiah Keoni chances of being re-elected back to parliament are 40%, maybe because of his association. And the other person is Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria is not interested in going back to parliament. He's not interested in being governor. He just said he wants to build a party, and may he recover well. I don't know. I have not heard of him of late. May he recuperate well. May he get well soon and come back. We are missing Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria come back very soon. Get well soon, and we are very sorry whatever happened to you. So Moses Kuria chances of being elected, I think, is the highest at 65%. People are actually very happy with Moses Kuria, praising him because of electricity connected in Gatodo. What? Although the funny thing, people in his constituency, people are supporting Uhuru. The majority of people are supporting even Raila. Over 60% of electorate in Gatodo South constituency and in Gatodo North are supporting Raila and his Azimio, La Umoja, and Uhuru Kenyatta's handshake. They are very, very happy. But when it comes to electorate, when it comes to the voting for the MP or the governor, they are ready to vote for Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria is one person who can actually be the governor of Kiharu very, very easily. It's like he was not satisfied with Ruto, and maybe that's why maybe they did not agree and formed his own party. We have also Hon Mashira from Ojorok. This person has zero option, little known, don't talk to parliament, don't talk to the electorate, aloof, very, very, very much aloof. Then we have Mugabe James, I think from Odaya, the former president constituency where Mary Waboy used to be the MP, and it's like also people are not happy, are not satisfied with his performance, they're expecting too much, and he has delivered very little, some saying they are not even getting CDF money, and so on and so forth. We also have Hon Mokuha, little known, with zero option of being elected, people saying they actually don't even know him, and others saying that maybe they can only vote him at gunpoint. You can imagine people saying that they can only vote for you at gunpoint. You can imagine the kind of dissatisfaction that is there. Then we have other people like Rahab Mukami from Nyeri, little known, people saying they can't vote for her. Alice Wahome. Alice Wahome, surprisingly, has 50% chance of being re-elected. And the people is like in Kadara, they are expecting this person to be the running mate for Ruto. Ruto, you need to do much, because too much is expected in Kadara by the virtue of this person devoting much of her time and risking even her life because of you. And if you don't do well, if you don't treat this lady well, people will not actually vote for you. Then you have Martin Wabogo. Bogo from Nyeri, chances are 45%. People not satisfied with his performance, people complaining a lot, people saying that he need to do a lot, CDF money, bursaries, and so on and so forth. Then you have John Boro from Rari. This person is not known very much, doesn't talk so much. You have James Mwagi from Nyeri with zero option. We have Mwagi Boro also from Kiaba with zero option. And Kiaba is like it's letting people down. It's letting its electorate down. They're not doing much. They have left everything to Moses Kuria and Ishongwa. No wonder these guys have a chance of being re-elected. Then we have Ruth Maneki from Kigumo. That is why I am saying that maybe this is the reason why Sabina Chege is moving there, because this person is dormant. This person is not doing much. Not people are not happy with her performance, and he needs to do a lot. Peter, you need to, not Peter, Ruth, you need to do a lot. We have Peter Mwadhi for Lemuru. Chances are 30%. You need to work very hard. You need to come out boldly, support the president. That's what people are saying. You are not supporting the president. For you to be elected, you need to come out boldly and support Raila Azimios, and you get the point. You have Jomo, Judy Jomo. Chances of being elected are 50%. Jomo seems to be doing well. He seems to have a good rapport with electorate. People are somehow satisfied with him, and his chances are 50%. Then you have Merewa Maua. Merewa Maua chances are very high. I think among the women parliamentarians at 58%. Chances of her being re-elected to parliament are very high. Surprisingly, she's supporting Azimio, and people are comfortable with her. They are comfortable with her. That's why she's not in it. I think the Azimio guys need to treat this lady well. She's a big asset to you. She's a big asset. And right now, because I've just talked to the electorate from her constituency, from that is Maragua. People are very, very much satisfied with her. Students getting getting bursaries, some of the projects, but she also needs to improve on the road network, because people are saying about the feeder roads. I don't know if it's the governor or the CDF money. I think she needs to improve in that area. She also needs to be accessible, because there are some people who say that she is not usually very accessible. Then you have somebody like Dede Nyoro. Dede Nyoro, chances are less than 50%. Believe it or not, Dede Nyoro has 47%. I think what we discovered is that there's a lady there. I think she's a Don, University Don from Embu. Her name is, we realize, Judy Makera. Judy Makera is doing wonders there. She's connecting very well to the people, with the people. I think she's coming up with online jobs. Because they are training people, they are offering jobs. She's also, I think, giving goats, rabbits. And people are very happy. She's also organizing games all over. Football matches, competitions. People are happy with her. Then these people, the most surprising thing is that we were not expecting this. You know, you can imagine Dede Nyoro being trounced by Judy. Judy is a newcomer, and I think Don, a university doctor, he holds a doctorate and started from University of Embu, and he seems to have connected so well. He has a very nice chemistry with the women there, with the youth. And you see people are looking for jobs. They're saying Dede Nyoro has taken much of his time, and he's trying to connect with the Nini. He's trying to connect with Ruto wherever he goes. And Jude, I think, nature has vacuum. That is how the lady is coming in. And congratulations for those who have tried, because we have other people like Zachary Zuku, I think, from Nyandarua, who are said to have 0 options. And let us agree that we have been let down by these people. However, there are some who have done very well. There are others who seem not to be decided. And we need to work very hard. In Mount Kenya region, we have only concentrated in the former central province, and what we discovered is that with such a big margin, we will actually not be elected back to parliament. Back to you, and welcome to Gashi Skyman's TV. Subscribe, please, and hit the red button. Thank you.